Hello everyone, welcome to episode 3 of our Pokemon X PartyLocke. This is your host, the NerdOnslaught. If you guys remember from last time, we did go ahead and defeated Viola, the Bug-type gym leader here in Santaloon City. And we're just going to go over a quick party recap here. So we obviously have our adorable Pikachu, level 11 with Tail Whip, Thundershock, Quick Attack, Play Nice. Our level 3 routes, which we still haven't touched. And our level 13 Vulpix with Ember, Extrasensory, Baby Doll Eyes, and Fire Spin. So, today we are going to go ahead and make sure that, make sure that we catch our next Pokemon and make it off to the next city, which of course is Lumiose. So we're going to go up here, and we're actually going to talk to Alexa here, who's going to basically compliment us for defeating the gym leader and give us the experience share as a reward. So, yeah, so basically what it is that it's going to turn on and stay on until we've determined that the game's getting a bit too easy. Basically all it does is that it lets all of your Pokemon gain experience every time you do a battle, no matter what. So it's just nice, especially because like that level 3 routes, now we don't have to worry too much about training it. So we're going to have ourselves a Wild Skitty here. Alright, Pikachu. Hit him with a Quick Attack. Nice. That'll work. Ooh. Come on. You could have at least given me a static. Man, that Skitty does a lot of damage. Let's go ahead. I don't want to lose Pikachu already. Let's go ahead and throw a Pokeball at this guy. Or lady, I didn't see the gender. Oh, I wanted to bring it back. He didn't even stay for 1. Oh, we finally got the static though, which is nice. So let's go ahead. We're going to switch out to Vulpix first. So like I said, I'm not trying to lose Pokemon this quickly. We're going to lose some, just not that many. Yay. Okay. So now we're gonna try this again. Okay, come on. I won't go premature this time. Oh, that was lovely. That felt good. I forgot to do it last episode, and I kind of watched it back, and I was like, why? Okay. Give nickname to the Scott Skitty. Yes, because you are still part of our Party On section. So. Yay. Okay. So let's go ahead and turn this on, because of course, following the rules, we are going to trade our Skitty here right away to get a new member for the party, which of course can be up to level 30. Okay? It's kind of not my intentions to get something that high, but if it's 30 or under, we can use it, so it will be used. So, now that we are connected to the internet, let's go ahead and hop over onto the Wonder Trade here. Yes, I'd love to. Thank you very much. Alright, so yeah, it was a female with Normalize. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Normalize. Because basically it makes you completely worthless against ghosts unless you use, like, Foresight. So, like, even if you're like, Thunder for coverage. No, it's just a normal type attack. It's not like Pixelate, well, I think Pixelate. No, Pixelate or Refrigerate or... No, Jake from Canada. I will not battle you 6v6. I don't even have 6 Pokemon, Jake. So I don't know what you want from me. I have a feeling Jake's going to send me like a Zigzagoon. I think it's finally time we're going to get one of those. Ooh, never mind, Jake. Please tell me that this will be 20 or under for sure. Or else it would have been a Metang by now. Jake sending over the Beldum. So, I haven't gotten any comments from you guys yet. Understandable, this is a new series on a small channel. So, this will just be a Beldum until someone comments, and then I'll start going back and training. But yep, there we are, level 1 Beldum. So we have another Pokemon that's going to be big into Psychic. So we're going to have 3 Pokemon with Psychic type moves. So for now, of course, it's just going to be Takedown. It actually has a lowered special attack, increased speed. Not the best in nature, but at the same time, it's not bad. I can just make him a physical powerhouse, so not too big of a deal. So Beldum will be joining us on our journey. So let me go back. We're going to quickly heal up just because Pikachu took kind of a whooping to that Skitty. So while I do that, let's go over today's question of the day. What is your guys' favorite Pokemon? There's so many now. If you have to pick a few, I completely understand. I feel the same way. Basically, let's do... You know what? Let's change the question. We're going to make this a bit more specific. You'll see it actually in the layout a bit more specific. I've decided. What is your first Generation 1 Pokemon? So the next 6 episodes, we'll go over what is your favorite of each generation. I think that's more fair to do nowadays, just because of the fact that there's just so many Pokemon. It's kind of hard to just pick one or even one line. So we're essentially going to do we'll do a 6-part question here. So we'll do Gen 1 today, Gen 2 Thursday, Gen 3 Saturday, Gen 4 the following Tuesday, Gen 5 the following Thursday, and then Gen 6 the following Saturday. So it'll be a while. We'll go ahead. I actually meant to... I'm going to start doing some switch training on Beldum. Again, I don't care too much about the routes at this point. So let's go ahead here. Nope, lady, fight me. Hey, stop. Thank you. Roller skater sent out. So obviously Fletchling will just go into Pikachu. Pikachu's the one that kind of needs the training out of the 2 top Pokemon at this point. So, but I wanted to get Beldum in there so that way the Beldum gets some more experience. So as you may have saw with Beldum's name, as you can see with Pikachu, there's a little male symbol. And with the opponent's Fletchling, there's a little female symbol. If you paid attention, Beldum does not have a symbol next to its name. That means it does not have a gender. There are certain Pokemon in this game, mostly ones that are like inanimate objects, or legendary Pokemon as they're called, which we'll go into that one a bit more when we run into the legendary in this game. Basically, there are certain Pokemon that do not have genders, which basically just means that they can't breed. So, our Beldum going to get 180 experience here. Should gain him a few levels. So far we're at 4. Gain 4 levels. And there is Little Ralph's finally going to get some experience as well. Getting up to level 5. Good. Basically, I'm just going to fight a few of these. I don't want to get the Pikachu and the Vulpix too over-leveled. So basically, all I'm going to do is try and get... Beldum and Ralph's probably up to like level 8. I don't expect him to be super high right now. And we have another bird Pokemon, which means more Pikachu. Let's go ahead. Now that we got Beldum out. Beldum is not quite powerful enough to take on a level 10 Pidgey. In all honesty, actually it probably would be, because Beldum has a very high defense. Whereas if Pikachu gets hit again, Pikachu's gonna die. Okay, let's go ahead. Slap a potion on Pikachu here. There we go. Okay, fine. Hit with a tackle. Does 10 damage. Pikachu, you need a defense boost, please. Actually, I should have played nice is what I should have done, but... Okay, how much will Gust do? Oh yeah, we're fine. I would have been more scared if it went for tackle attack, but... Let's just hit off that other Thunder Shock. Meaning that down it goes. And Pikachu's getting 159 experience points, getting itself to level 12. And Beldum is also going to get 159 experience, getting up to level 6. Yeah, so in this game, I know I said we're going to go over this a little bit later. I've decided we're going to go over it now because I can't correlate my thoughts at all. The Beldum line is what's known as a pseudo-legendary line. What this means is that it's a Pokemon that you can get more than once, because legendaries are Pokemon that you can only get once in a game. You'd have to like basically go into someone else's game and do them. But it's known as a pseudo-legendary. So what this means is that this is a Pokemon with evolutions that the final evolution has a base stat total of about 600. So extremely, extremely powerful. And basically it's on par with legendary Pokemon. Is kind of the point. Okay, I already dealt with the U2. I know I could deal with the... Let me think about this. Yeah, because obviously only level 6. You know what, actually, I think what I might do... Let me just dodge everybody. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go straight into Lumiose and do the battle there. Well, I'm going to have to fight him. There's no way I'm getting out of that one. Oh, it's a combi. And it's actually a female combi. Crazy. So, the reason why I said crazy, it's a female combi, is... Combis have a, I think it's like an 82.5% chance to be male, while of course the rest of it is female. No, wait, I think I have that wrong. I think it's 87.5% chance it's a male, 12.5% chance that it's a female, and then only female Combis can evolve. Males do not. Basically, it's just to signify like the queen bee. You know, Combi, you got in my way. So now you're gonna eat takedowns until I die. Or you die. I'd prefer it if you died and not me, but... Death to the Combi. Oh, glorious. And Routes grows level 6. And Routes has an attack, so now Routes is like exponentially more useful. Okay, let me just push up through before you turn around. Woo! Made it! Alright. It's kind of weird, you're just randomly asking me if I've seen Flabébé. No, I haven't seen one yet. I have a fairy-type Pokemon. Okay. Okay, so apparently that's Senna or Cena, and that's Dexio. Yeah, can you guys leave now? I don't find your antics cute. I especially don't like the guy's name's Dexio. And he's the one who always upgrades your Pokedex. Yes, me and Beldum are doing great. Thanks for asking. Thank you for Return. So what Return does is Return is a normal type move that will deal more damage the more affectionate your Pokemon is towards you. So if your Pokemon doesn't like you, which basically the only way it doesn't like you if it's like a new Pokemon, it won't deal much damage. But if your friendship is really high with your Pokemon, they will love you to bits and thus do a lot of damage. Yes, that's fine. Please go wait in the lab for me. Thank you. I know where the lab is. I don't think these two have understand that I've like gone through this destiny like 15 times over since the release of the game. Alright. Yeah, let's go. Stop stopping me! I already saw it. Yes, that is swell. I'm going to the Pokemon Center because Pikachu needs to recover again. So leave me alone. Good. Nelly. Alright. Alright. You know, the funny thing is, we talked about like the question of the day and splitting it back down and all this stuff, and I never answered the question. So, if we start with Generation 1, I actually have 2 that are tied, and they're both really basic. It's Pikachu and Charizard. Why? I thought Charizard was the coolest of dragons in the world, and then, to my dismay, he wasn't even a dragon. You know, does that kind of thing. I played Pokemon Yellow as my first game, so Pikachu was my starter Pokemon, and I got into the games because of the anime. So, basically, I picked the 2 very most basic of Pokemon. So, They are very... Basically, literally the only word I can think of. They are the most simplistic of Pokemon to choose as the ones, but they're my favorite. If I had to pick a third, it would be Clefairy. Would be my third favorite Pokemon, so... From Generation 1 at least. So, you guys let me know what are your favorite Generation 1 Pokemon down below. We will be discussing Generation 2 Pokemon on Thursday, so you guys better be ready for that. I have given you a warning what the question of the day will be, so take some time to think about it. As we challenge Professor Sycamore, who actually said in the beginning, don't expect much, he's not that strong. He's not. Like, he's probably the most powerful trainer you've faced up to this point, only because of the fact that he has 3 level 10 Pokemon. He's got a Charmander, a Bulbasaur, and a Squirtle, which were the 3 starters in Generation 1. So we're going to get smacked with a Vine Whip. No worries at all. I'm going to actually show you guys a new attack in Fire Spin. So what's lovely about this is, as you can see, it did damage. Now he's trapped in a fiery vortex. It might be canceled out of here, but that's alright. So I'm going to lose some health to Leech Seed, so he'll recover it. As you can see, but then he's going to take damage from Fire Spin. So they even each other out. So let's just go ahead and finish him off with our classic Ember attack. And down goes the Bulbasaur. So with that experience, Vulpix is going to grow to level 14. And Beldum is going to grow to level 7. And that's it. So Squirtle's coming out. Let us switch back into Beldum. Like I said, this is going to be a lot of what's going to happen for the next while is because I want Beldum to get the experience over routes. Number 1, like its final evolution will be much more useful, I feel, because of the type of party setup we already have. If it, of course, makes it that far. And the other reason is because Beldum's a lot harder to train because it is part of that pseudo-legendary line that I told you about. So because of that, it takes more experience to level them up than a standard Pokemon. So I need to be trying to get it in as much experience as I can. Darn it, Squirtle, you're adorable. Get out of here. Get out. Okay. Let's go ahead. Slap on a Thunder Shock. Again. I see you think you're clever by tail whipping a lot. Well, I'm smarter because I'm going to quick attack. There we go. Oh, we got a critical quick attack, which is going to get Pikachu just shy of level 13. Beldum's going to grow up to level 8. Routes is going to grow up to level 7. And now we're going to switch into the Charmander. Again, I'm going right back out to the Beldum to give it that experience that it so desperately needs. Sup, Charmander? You're awesome. Vulpix isn't going to do too much to it. And in all honesty, if I send out Vulpix, all I'm going to do is make Charmander's fire attacks more powerful. So I don't want that. So I'm gonna get hit by the Ember, and I'm just gonna Thunder Shock, and I'll switch to Vulpix if I need to. But hopefully this Charmander is dumb and will just continue to growl me, because that would be excellent. That would be most awesome, dude. Okay. I think I should be okay. Ooh. Yeah, so I am going to win this. It's not super close or anything, but I'm definitely letting Pikachu, like, take kind of like the brunt force of this, so. Pikachu is going to grow to level 13 here, which, it's going to learn Thunder Wave, which is awesome. It has the static ability. It's just the only problem with static is that it's not guaranteed to go off all the time. And if you're facing a special Pokemon, static won't work, so. And Beldum grew to level 9. Beldum actually won't learn anything besides Takedown until level 20 when it evolves. So, don't even have to worry about any moves coming off that guy. So, Professor Sycamore will let us choose one of the 3 Pokemon we just fought. I'm going to take Charmander, because everyone likes getting a Charmander over Wonder Trade. Not really. So, normally I would have kept this little guy, because with how I play the game, it basically would have been the excess Pokemon already, but because it's not, I'm actually going to send this guy off. So we'll name him Party On as well. Actually, I keep trying to put away the stylus like before I do the Wonder Trade, which it'd make Wonder Trading easier if I just kept it out, so. Okay, let's make sure that Tiarno and Trevor get their time to talk. He basically just says that he wants us to go out into the world and be a Pokemon trainer, learn about Mega Evolution, fill up the Pokedex, get the gym badges, all that kind of stuff. You know, pretty standard, except for the Mega Evolution. Mega Evolution is a massive part about this game because it was the first game that I was introduced in. So hopefully we'll get to see a Mega Evolution later in this game. Because I only have one potential Mega Evolution for this game. If we were playing Sapphire Ruby, it would have been 2. But only one, and that one you do not get the Mega Stone until after you beat the game. So hopefully we'll get something that we can actually grab a Mega Stone for sooner. Just so that we can show that off. There's going to be a battle where Asmodio speaks Spanish and he's in Newfoundland. Alright, fair enough. I guess that's Canada for you. So what are we going to get here? We are going to receive a Meryl! Well, don't have a water type, so I guess it's not too bad. It's definitely going to be within the level range here. So we're going to have to take a peek here, see what this Meryl knows. I'm really hoping it's huge power. But we'll have to see. Alright, so it is a level 1 Meryl. Belly Drum, Aqua Jet, Parasong, Water Sport. It has huge power. And it has a defense boosting nature. Okay. Actually, this isn't bad. It's definitely competitively bred. They may have messed up on IVs or something like that, so that's why they traded it off. Or they're just a really nice person and decided to trade it off. So we have 2 Pokemon, of course, which brings us up to 5. We only have 1 more Pokemon we need to catch before we have a full party of 6. And then the only Pokemon we're allowed to catch is if we need a HM Slave, which basically just means there are certain Pokemon in this game that can learn moves that help you out outside of battle. It's like Water Pokemon can learn Surf and Waterfall and their strength, and Cut and Fly, and Rock Smash is a TM. I don't think I've missed anything. Cut, Strength, Fly, Rock Smash, or not Rock Smash, Surf, Waterfall. I think that's it. So if we have Pokemon that can't learn those moves, then we're allowed to have one that's specifically just to help us around the world. So Shauna says she's going to see us later. We have to talk to Callum in a cafe. These 2 are wondering why Callum wants to speak in a cafe. And they tell us where to go. This next section of the game is actually really annoying, starting from back out on the previous route. Because, so they stop us and tell us about fairy types outside. Then in the little, like, thing connecting the town and the route, they have to tell us about something else. Then as soon as we get in Lumio City, they tell us about where to go to the Pokemon Lab. Then outside the Pokemon Lab, they tell you to go inside the Pokemon Lab. Then when you get inside the Pokemon Lab, then you have to go up and do that battle. And then when you get outside that, then there's more talking. Then you go down a floor, there's more talking. Then you get right outside the lab, as we just did, there's more talking. Literally, it's this section until after there's a section where we have to go to a palace and do a puzzle. Until after that, this game actually gets quite annoying with the amount of just like... It's not even so much that they're just talking, it's that it's unnecessary. Like you guys will see here. Yeah, and so what I'm going to do is that once we actually make it to the next route. We are going to catch the last Pokemon. I may try and just fit it in, and that way we can end off with the party of 6. So as you can see, he just talked to us outside the cafe. Now we're getting inside the cafe, and now there's a crap ton more talk between other characters. Where, yeah, so this is basically Lysander's asking, why would people want to get older? Don't you want to stay beautiful forever? And that is a movie star named Diantha, and she's wondering, why would I want to play the same roles over and over again? You know, aging is part of beauty as well. Whereas Lysander is like, no, everything should stay the same and be beautiful forever. Yeah. That's right. Thank you, Diantha. Get out of here. Okay, so there's just all of that talking, right? And now there's more talking about how he wants to be rivals. And sure, it's not that long. But then watch. Are you ready? I'm going to head over to Route 5, which is the next route that we have to go on. And Tierno is going to pop up, telling us to go on Route 5, the route we're already heading towards. Okay. So, alright, whatever. We dealt with Tierno. Outside we go. Now we're going to get in here, and there's a man in a pink suit. And his name's Mr. Bonding, and he wants to tell us about O-Powers. And then apparently it's bonding time. So now we get the attack and the defense power O-Powers. So basically what they are is they are little things that you can activate, and you'll get increased attack for attack, defense for defense, so on and so forth. And now we're going to get out to Route 5, and there's more to be done! Like, they could have cut out half of, like, the amount of times they stop you. It's just, they kind of give you this freedom to be like, go, explore, you know, get to the first badge or something, and then they just, like, all of a sudden just, like, stop you. So, her name is Karina. She is the Shallower City gym leader, which is the third gym we'll be taking on. So we're not fighting her for a while yet. So let's go ahead. We are actually going to hop in the grass here. I'm thinking Beldum might actually be a high enough level here. Let's go ahead, get inside the grass, and see what we have to try and catch. So we've got a Bunnelby. Bunnelby! I can't do it. I like trying, but I can't. I'm gonna hit with that quick attack for 1 damage. And that should be enough. Yeah, like I said, Beldum is gonna be a really great addition to this party once we can start teaching other things. Which will be around, will be level 20, so. Thank you. I call that the 1, 2, 3 fist. Original, I know. So, Meryl's going to grow actually up to level 2. Wants to learn Tail Whip. We are not erasing the other moves that it already has for Tail Whip. So, Meryl's going to get to 3, and Bunnelby is going to go in our Pokedex here. This is the final Pokemon that we have to actually send off. And what we're going to do is we are going to send it here really quick, and then we'll pick off tomorrow. Yep. Okay, let's go ahead. Third Pokemon of the episode. So after this one, the only time that we are going to trade away again is after our Pokemon die. So if it gets down to 0 HP in a battle, the moment we are done with that battle and there's no text or anything like that, or it doesn't try to make you go anywhere else, we will be trading away that Pokemon for something new. And so like I said, we could be losing, like, it could be late game and we could lose a level 50 Pokemon and get it replaced with a level 1. So, that's where the challenge is going to be, because I know so far it doesn't seem like there's much of a challenge, but that's where it's going to come from. So, there it is! I knew we were getting it at some point. We are getting our very own Zigzagoon. There he is. So this is, if I was playing by myself, this would be a Wonderfled Pokemon. Zigzagoon is one of the most basic Pokemon you could possibly get. But I'm going to keep it at this point. 1, because I'm not playing with Wonderfled rules. 2, it's not a duplicate. And 3, then we'll get to use it later. Ooh, it's a special attack increasing nature. I'm teaching it surf. Yes, this little raccoon thing can surf. So, with the update to our layout done, guys, I appreciate you so much if you came out to check out this video. So please go ahead and scroll on down, hit a like, comment for me, and if you did enjoy this, please just keep checking out the rest of the videos. It means a lot to me that you guys are doing so. So, this is the Nerd Onslaught. I am signing off for today. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!